I am Louisiana. With my offshore waters, I'm the #1 crude oil producer in the U.S. and #3 producer of natural gas. I have the #2 refining capacity in the nation. And with a strong port system and an extensive oil field service industry, I have a healthy and stable economy. Today, I stand strong, confident in tomorrow. Together, we unite as one voice to celebrate 90 years of LMOGA and over a century of Louisiana's oil and gas industry. The strength, values, and hard work of the industry fuel our nation and continue to provide innovation for future generations. LMOGA, fueling our future.
We're Louisiana Mid-Continent Oil and Gas Association. We're the trade association with the major oil and gas companies in Louisiana that operate in the Gulf, onshore. We also represent all the refineries and the pipelines. So we are the association that represents about 320,000 workers in this state and about a $77 billion economic engine. Well, we're celebrating our annual meeting. We come together once a year here in New Orleans and talk about issues and kind of just really talk about and celebrate the industry itself. This is an especially a special year this year where we're celebrating our 90-year anniversary. You see all around the room, it's a wonderful time for us to talk about our industry. We're going to use this celebration, not only just launching it here today, but also throughout the year to tell the people in Louisiana and outside of Louisiana about how important this industry is, not just to our state, but to America. The theme of our 90-year celebration is fueling the future, which is very appropriate because Louisiana is obviously a major player in fueling the energy needs for America. So we're excited about it. We have a great turnout today, a great list of speakers. So we're really excited about launching this campaign and continue to tell our story about this industry. I want to welcome everyone to the LMOGA annual meeting 2013. What a great way to start. Obviously, it's a wonderful time for us. We're especially excited about our anniversary, our 90 years of anniversary. I want to thank all of you for coming out to this meeting. What a great crowd that we've had. Just a few things about the campaign. Yeah, I'm especially excited about this year. We've been doing an annual meeting now for several years here in New Orleans, but this is a very exciting year as we celebrate our 90th year as Mid-Continent. And obviously from the video, you saw that our theme this year is going to be fueling the future, which I think is very, very appropriate in what Louisiana does and sits right at the mouth of the Mississippi River and all the things that we offer to providing energy security for our country. But this campaign is not only going to be, obviously launched today, but certainly is not over today. It is a campaign that we're going to take throughout the entire year, focusing on different aspects of the oil and gas industry, how it's important to Louisiana, how it's important to America, and frankly, the global implications of the Gulf of Mexico. So it's a wonderful opportunity for us to talk about our industry in a very positive light, the fact that we've been around for 90 years. We've provided quality of life for many families in our state, quality of life for many Americans because of the energy that we produce. But also we've had some challenges over that 90 years, but we've been resilient, as you saw the video. Been around, and we're going to continue to be around for many, many years. So we're really excited about launching it today, but the next year. Some of the, as we got into this campaign, some of the facts about our industry actually surprised me in so many ways. The biggest fact that we found is that if you take the Gulf of Mexico and the Gulf of Mexico region, if it were a country, it would be the 8th largest oil-producing country in the world, just this region right here. You know, you've obviously seen the promos all over the place about where Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico is the #1 producer of oil in our nation. We're #2 in refining capacity. So those are the kinds of, I think, facts that we need to get out to talk about our industry in a very positive way, because the future is so bright.
It has been a great 90 years, and I'm reminded when I see the film here and get a chance to visit with you all how this place, when it comes to energy exploration, production, storage, transportation, whatever it may be, refining, processing, there's no more important piece of real estate in all of America than Louisiana, and certainly you have helped make it that way. And it's appropriate for me to thank you as a person who works in government, to thank you, because I realize that you have a choice where it is that you spend your capital. And you have a globe that is in front of you that is a lot smaller, if you would, than our grandfather's globe, and you have the opportunities to be there. And many of you have chosen to be here in Louisiana, and through that, you've created jobs, you've paid taxes, and you've built a better quality of life for Louisianians. There's no doubt about it. And I would tell you, I believe this generation of Louisianians understands the fact that, in fact, you do have choices where you spend your capital, and I think we are increasingly trying to make it an environment, business environment, for you to say yes more and more to Louisiana. One of the things I would say that I think underlie all of that is the fact that we are a unique slice of America, and you know this because you live it every day, that understands that we do not have to be a either-or nation. We do not have to be a either-or state. That we can, in fact, have it all. We can fuel America every day, and we can enjoy some of the best hunting, camping, fishing in all of the world, and I'm proud to be a part of that.
This association has been around for 90 years. The oil and gas industry has been around for a little more than that. And so the state was built around the oil and gas industry. We just have, happen to have the luck of the Lord to be situated at the mouth of the Mississippi River. And as Dr. Lawrence Scott said in his study, that we had a bunch of dinosaurs here many years ago, which created the hydrocarbons. So we're very blessed in that aspect. So it's been good to Louisiana. From a Louisiana perspective, it's about $77 billion, as I said earlier. But from the nation, when you take Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico together, we're the #1 oil producer in the nation. So that is very important, because fueling our future is going to take a lot of production, a lot of exploration, and it's going to continue for many years. So Louisiana is very important, not only to Louisiana, which we care about, but also to our nation.
The message today, really being here at LMOGA, the 90th anniversary of the organization, really in the energy capital of the world, really in Louisiana, in revisiting that energy hub concept that Louisiana's enjoyed all these many, many years. As products come, products go, productivity in oil, productivity in gas gets higher or lower over the past couple decades, Louisiana has shifted and adapted to the new environment we're going through. The refinery complexes we have, the 17 major refiners that are here in this state, the pipeline infrastructure, the transportation, not only the oil and gas resources, but also the distribution network, give Louisiana a supreme advantage to anywhere in the United States as to capture the energy boom cycle from a standpoint of there's going to be more and more energy used with all the new technologies coming out. We're consuming 30% of the electricity we consume today comes from devices that weren't invented 20 years ago. So we're very much an energy-consuming world at this point in time, with 1 billion new consumers coming on in the emerging nations. So as these shifts come around, the flexibility of the Louisiana infrastructure, not only from a physical infrastructure, but from a government and also from the great employees and workforce in Louisiana, now it's time to maximize it.
The 90-year anniversary is kind of special. Standard Oil founded LMOGA way back when, and we're in their building. We moved back into their building, so everybody's fired up, and LMOGA plays an important role in that they support a major part of the revenue taken in by our state, the members, and we look to celebrate it the whole year, and it's just a special event. and everybody looks forward to working in it.
The optimism and enthusiasm is rampant, and what we need to do is make sure that these kind of sessions spreads throughout the country so the American people know and understand the value of both the refining and petrochemical industries to their daily lives.
I'm very encouraged from a standpoint of the facts and figures, but it's developing it into a strategy that's winning for Louisiana. I think it's going to be really the key thing, and that's one of the messages I want to get across, is that these elected officials and so forth, they need to think beyond the borders of Louisiana and its impact on the world, not just the borders here. And if it's able to do that, then it's going to be able to concentrate all of this energy, if you will, in the power generation space and petrochemical and refining space that are so key, that that's going to be great for all Louisianians.
I think all these people are committing billions and billions of dollars to in our state to go forward. I mean, one of these liquid to gas plants could run as high as $15 billion. Wells are being drilled for $150 million per well. So I mean, it's the commitment's here. And we're gonna do it, and we're gonna make it happen.
I am much more encouraged than I ever have been with the industry. Everything I read today, whether it's rig counts, E&P magazine, all the publications, everybody is very bullish on the Gulf of Mexico, what's happening here in America with these hydraulic fracturing technology that's helping us get into these shale plays. You know, the talk is about America becoming energy independent, which certainly is a 180 from just a few short years ago. So it's a very exciting time to be in the oil and gas industry, and I'm very excited to be president of Mid-Continent Oil and Gas, celebrating our 90 years right here in New Orleans.
If people have questions or like more information, what should they do?
They could go to LMOGA, LMOGA.com, and all of our information is on there for contacting us. But it also is a wonderful site of a lot of factoids and information about our industry that they can get certainly updated on.